there are some questions which are like at the back of my mind. And as a student of defense and strategic studies, because I've done my master's in defense and strategic studies, so I have a few questions, and those questions are for the Iranian authorities, I would say. My question is that this helicopter in which Ibrahim Raisi was traveling, it's a Bell 212 helicopter. This helicopter was manufactured in 1994. So it's almost a 30-year-old helicopter, right? After that, Iranian authorities had been facing sanctions. So how was this helicopter being like looked after? The spare parts, where were they getting the spare parts? Because the Iranian Air Force was using it and they used to camouflage it. But where were they getting the spares from? From black market? I don't care, but whatever. But if a head of a state, the president is traveling on any aircraft, it has to be secure. Everyone, every state, every country makes sure that that aircraft is like, in a good shape. So that's why this head of state or any head of state is traveling in that helicopter or aircraft, But in this particular case, a 30-year-old helicopter and manufactured in like 1994 probably, is the registration number is 6-9207 and the serial number is 35071. How can you put a head of state in a 30-year-old helicopter, and that too which is not in a good shape? So I would say that there is something wrong somewhere internally. So what's that? So you have to make sure, I repeat myself again, you have to make sure it's like, it's an SOP, I would say, that whosoever is the head of state, he or she should be traveling in an aircraft or a helicopter which is like in a good condition. How are they managing this helicopter? Was it like fit for a VVIP? That the VVIP should be like airborne in that particular bird, So these are the questions which are at the back of my mind, and like I don't have the answers to it. And who's going to answer all these questions? I'm sure the people are looking into it. I'm sure the authorities are looking into it. I'm sure there are so many countries out there who have extended help in investigation of this incident. But then again, these are the questions which are at the back of my mind. Well, when you're traveling, and in this particular case, there were 3 helis who were flying in a formation, and if one of them is down, what about the other 2 helis? They should have spotted that area there and then. Why was it not spotted there and then? Why did it took like hours and hours like to spot that place where the helicopter went down, Why? Why the European Union, European Union extended their help to the Iranian authorities, and their satellite mapping, they got hold of that area and that particular place where the heli went down. Why couldn't those helis which were flying in the formation could track them down at the very first place? Why not? And why didn't they land at that very place where the president traveling in that helicopter, one of the helis or both the helis could have gone down? They could have landed there and then because it was the president. And they communicate with each other when there is a formation of helis. They are communicating with each other. Why didn't they stop? Why didn't they land at the very first place? Okay, maybe it was a rough weather. Maybe it was like they wanted to save the other two helis or whatever the reasons are. But these are the questions which are at the back of my mind. I need answers. Thank you.